just check it's all working today. Yeah, looks like we're all good. Balatro Sunday sesh, 10 AM. Got my coffee. All settled in, had a bit of a sleep in. Love it. Today, I want to maybe do a bit of a rotating black deck. Black stake streak. See how I can go with it. I quite like the Eternal Jokers. I think they make for interesting play with Unk and with a couple of other cards around. Unk Polychrome copies as well, of course. I think. Let me just check one thing to do with my equalizer. It felt like it was a little bit, the compression was a little bit hazy. It might be overgaining, but regardless, it should be okay. At the end of the day, my voice is very gravelly just by default, so. Finally got the YouTube sorted out. It was being difficult for quite a while, unfortunately. Let's get stuck in. Oh, actually, I cannot forget to take my antibiotic. I'm looking at it here this morning. Okay, now we can actually start. Now, I've been playing a lot of the Anaglyph deck lately. I think I'm going to try and go for maybe the decks that I haven't won black with first. I haven't played much green deck. Let's start with black deck, black stake. That always feels very, very hopeful, I think. It lets you go really very deep if you get the right jokers. Of course, it's also quite difficult. 9, 7, 6, 5, 5. Unfortunately, there's no straight draw there. There is a flush draw here for both the spades and for the clubs. The clubs is definitely too weak, and the spades, the 3 is offsetting the king. It's definitely too weak. So we're going to go for a straight draw at the top end here, and we do get it. So all the straight draws, I believe, with 7 chips or higher. All the straight draws that bottom out of the 7 or higher, they tend to do well. We can start with a popcorn. We can start with a scary face, or we can start with a buffoon pack. I might start with a buffoon pack. Popcorn can be a little bit weak. And we get the infinite castle, or the infinite scholar, the eternal. This is hollow. It solves both chips and malt in the early game. I will take it. I think that will make it easy for us to win. We're discarding diamonds first. Let's still try and keep a hand though. I'm looking for queens. Looking for queens. There's a queen. Unfortunately, she is a queen of diamonds. I'll still play her out. Yep. Plus 10 malt and plus 9 chips. The 9 is... the 9 chips is obviously very minor. I think this won't be too strong in the long run, but for now it's going to be more than enough. Spade cards are debuffed, and we're discarding diamonds again. We have ace through jack again as a straight draw, just looking for that queen. We'll keep the 10 of hearts for the chips. And we miss a queen this time. Ace king jack 10, discarding 2 diamonds for my chips. Here we go, beautiful. Up to 15 chips on the castle. Now, I believe the castle works similarly to the idol, where if you don't have any of a suit, it can't choose it, and it chooses proportional to the suits, which is quite good. That means we can start aiming for a suit now. Am I going to play a straight build, I wonder? I think we're good for points right now. I do like strength when you're playing towards straights, but it's not actually... I think that's strong. Ace, king, jack, 10. We already have it here. Let's see if we can draw some more diamonds or some more cards to replace these diamonds so I can discard them. No, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, we're losing 9 chips here on the castle, but I do get to win the stake in one, win the blind in one. Let's see a sun here. We are discarding spades now. I think I will just continue to take the interest. It's very boring, but we have a full house here if I want to play that off first. I think, though, I would prefer to discard the spades. Let's discard the spades here with the jack. There we go, king through 10. We just need an ace. We just need an ace or a 9. Here's a 9. For the straight, after 1350 points. And it's easy with our plus 10. Venus. We can take a Arcana back here. Look for money. Yeah, I'll take an Emperor. Hierophant Moon. Discarding diamonds again. Do we have a diamond? Here in this pack, we do. We have a purple seal. Perfect. And for you here now. Yeah, we just want to go for our straight again. We can discard some diamonds along the way. 9, 8, 7. I think I do still want to go for the top end straight for points. We just need the jack. Perfect. And, ooh, tricky. We hit a full house draw. What are you worth? 70 chips. An extra 50 chips here up to 90, plus 33 to 123 chips. Times 14. 123 times 14. So that's 23% over 100 times 14. Which takes it to 280... 30, 40, 42 to 322 chips over 140, 1732 chips. So this won't win, but we'll win in 2 hands if we take this line. And we're looking at winning in 2 hands regardless. 732, was that correct? 722. Okay, there's our purple seal. Let's play a lucky card. This should be enough here. 538 times 11. Yeah, this is a couple hundred points. Lucky proc? No, no good. And the Planet Merchant. Take a bit more malt here. Discarding clubs with our moon. Perfect. We can get a lot of chips here soon. Yeah, we'll just buy the boots here and continue. Voucher tag. What am I looking for? I am looking for a... At the moment, I think I'm heading towards red cards, but we'll just discard these 3 clubs for now for chips. King, King, Queen, Jack, 9, 9. We almost have a full house draw here. We'll discard for a straight first, though. 9, there's another Jack, 9, 7, 7. Can we see either the... Oh no, I need the 10 regardless. Maybe I should be... I've only got 1 more 9 in the deck and 2 more Jacks. Or 10s. Let's look for that 10. Okay. We do find it. Unfortunately, no purple seal value again. Ah well, this time we get through in 1 though. Oh, beautiful. Extra malt on the bootstraps as well. There's a runner for chips. We already have chips solved. Let's look inside. Can I see... what do you have to this time? Clubs? I'll take a king. A lucky king? Sure. And I'll take a red seal gold for sure. Okay. This is big. Yeah, we'll hold that red seal gold. Discarding clubs. There's our 10. Ace. We're just after a jack. And considering how strong this red seal is, it's actually worth holding regardless of the rest. Even if you had to play like extra hands to find a queen. Here we go. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. We're 1 off from a straight flush there. Now this should get us through, and then we'll actually get 6 gold from this gold seal as well, which will give us the extra interest when we win. Did I miss? Yeah. Let's play a pair here for our lucky proc. We're relatively agnostic to hands if we're honest, because most of our score just comes from the chips here. Chips and malt there. Let's take... Blue Joker is a big upgrade in the short term. Yeah, let's take a planet and then take the Blue Joker as well. Pair, 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, straight flush. We'll just take, I think, maybe pair and high card from this. Straight flush, 2 pair, high card again. Yeah, we'll just take high card again. And we'll take the Blue Joker here, and this will leave us very agnostic to hands played. Discarding diamonds again. And I can take a tower. Beautiful. Yeah, let's find those diamonds. And looking for our gold seal. Sorry, our gilded red seal king there. We don't have any diamonds to play. I think I probably will end up needing to play through 2 hands here. But it would be good to get it through with just high card. So let's see if we can... Yeah, not going to find it there. Let's kill this 4 and just play the high card stone, high card ace. 61 plus the 25 from here, 66, 86, plus 64, 90, 150, plus 69, very nice contribution, 219, and then our 18 malt, so 219 by 18 is close enough to 4,000. Unfortunately, we will need to play 2 hands here. The tooth is going to take away our gold when we score, so we want to play as minimal cards as possible. Yeah, we'll just play the 3 cards. Got 4. Oh, excuse me. Got 4 rolls of interest there, which was great. Clearance sale. Clearance sale is excellent for our Econ 2. More chips. We don't need chips. Okay. We will open up the Arcana pack, considering it's cheaper here. Oh yeah, we'll take a death. Death on our purple seal. Hopefully we can find a few more of those. Discarding hearts. And beautiful. We'll discard this king. We'll find another one, or we'll keep the gold. As mentioned, we're relatively agnostic to our hands here, so maybe I could even just play like a high card. We have some yeah, we have a lot of merit to playing out a bunk hand just to get more hearts to actually discard, and using our discards rather than our hands for these things. Yeah, there you go. Play one of you just to cycle them through. This shouldn't win. We're getting less chips from the blue joker now that our hand is smaller, so we'll take an extra hand after this. Yeah, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get a full flush discard for the castle. I probably should have killed some spades along the way with this moon. That's okay though. We'll just play the king. And we're done with it. This is yeah, the blue joker is about to be overtaken by the castle, which will be great for us. We do want one more piece of malt here. Oh, a hack. What's hack good for right now? Absolutely nothing. That said, yeah, there's still a hack at the end of the day. Temperance for +7 or death. Yeah, I'll pay 7 for another purple seal. Absolutely. And let's look for another gold card. A king. Sure, I'll take them all. That's fine. We're discarding spades this time, which is tough because I've already started killing them. I don't get to kill more of them now. Does that mean I want to sell out? I can kill some hearts this time instead. Yeah, castle is close to being our strongest piece. Let's discard once here for these spades. Hopefully we'll draw some hearts. I do just want to sell this, I think. Yeah, I'll just sell that. And let's discard you for 2 more purple seals. The Sun and Justice. Justice, we're fine without. Now we do have more clubs, more diamonds, less spades, less hearts. So making more hearts here doesn't seem too sensible. Yep, I'll sell you 2. Let's play out one of our weaker hands, and then we'll discard the purple and any spades afterwards. For this King of Clubs with Malt, this should, I think, get us about 6,000 points. 5,000, not too bad. And 1, 2, 3, okay. This pair with a stone card should get us another 4,000 or thereabouts. Then we'll have a discard. Okay, I'll struggle. Thank you for the subscription. Good to see you. And purple seal for a star here, beautiful. We can play a flush. It's a relatively weak flush, but it does take away from our hearts and spades and moves more towards diamonds. So I think that will be the plan. Yeah, let's use the star here. And this will be enough points. But yeah, the blue joker is very much past its usefulness. Sorry, my pneumonia is getting there. We're getting towards the end, but it's, yeah, definitely a bit of a crummy thing at this stage. Popcorn plus 20 malt, which is about as much malt as we already have, actually. So that'll be good. The bootstraps is plus 2 malt for every 5 gold you have. So you do want to try and keep it above those thresholds, but with the popcorn, we're basically doubling our malt. Take another pair. Just taking the low planets here because they are easy to make hands out of. The hook discards 2 extra random cards per hand play. That's actually not too bad with the castle. We're discarding diamonds first here. We do have a straight. So maybe I should just play that out first. 96 plus 200. I think the straight will win straight up. Because it's 200 chips and 40 malt, which is worth 8,000 points by itself. Actually, maybe it will come to like 12,000 points. Yeah, okay. This will come to about 12,000 points, come to think of it. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. And now we can find all of our diamonds and kill them. And we have a strength here as well. What do I want to do with you? Maybe we can strength up more kings. We are slightly denser on kings at the moment, 7 total. We're slightly denser on 6s as well. So we can strength some 5 into 6s, go for 5 of a kind. Or we can take some queens into kings. That also sounds reasonable. Diamonds. No diamonds here. I don't really, I think, have another hand to play to keep digging. So let's just see if we can find the red seal king there. We don't. Okay. Yeah, we'll just strengthen the queen into a king. Do I unlock 5 of a kind? 5 of a kind. I would prefer to not unlock an extra hand if I can avoid it, because it does weaken your overall planet contributions. Because you know, if you're going for flush 5 and you see 5 of a kind, they start to compete with each other. So maybe I just take the pair here, because any of these hands will win. Currently we are looking, yeah, quite good for the king density, but 8 is not enough to reliably go for 5 of a kind, right? That's like trying to force 1 full house all the time in a natural deck. You have a few more ways to do it, because, you know, because combinatorically, like kings A and kings B, you don't have a pile of king A and king B. You have a pile of all king A and you're looking for any 5. So you can also take the 4 of a kind plus 1 combinations. So it is more likely than a full house of a particular kind, but you also would never take a full house of a particular kind. Like, it's just kind of unfeasible. No lucky proc, that's okay. Now the popcorn will gradually deteriorate, so it'll make us weaker over time. So we do want to replace it where we can. The vagabond. The vagabond is very strong. It does completely negate our bootstraps though, whereas the reserve parking is here and synergizes with our bootstraps. Bootstraps isn't too powerful, but at the same time, I'm not really interested in... We get the world, which makes spades. I don't really want to make spades. Yeah, let's just steal up a king. And can we see Pluto? We can see Saturn. Yeah, we'll take Saturn for the straight. I think reserve parking is the pickup here, because it does synergize with the bootstraps for extra malt. And it also synergizes with the fact that we have level 3 high card and are quite agnostic to to the kind of hand we play. Discarding clubs this time. And we roll the devil. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, let's play a high card here. Keeping our kings in hand to hopefully maybe see some reserve parking. Excuse me. And I will gild up this king. I'm just going to hold that. I'm not going to remove this because it's a spade. I'm going to probably convert it to a diamond with a star at some point. That's 9,000 points with a high card. This next one will be less because the blue joker is shrunk. We are discarding clubs. Let's play a pair here. Now I've got one more hand to play. Yeah, and we will get through regardless of what their hand is. Discarding clubs. I think I'll take 3 chips over a 50-50 of 1 gold. Because my castle is eternal. I probably would take the gold if my castle wasn't eternal, but because it is eternal, I'm just going to commit to it. No more clubs. Let's take our... Ooh, a hanged man. I will hold that for next time. Let's just play this 9 and trigger reserve parking on all of our guys. We get an extra 9 gold at the end here for the 3 gold triggers. And we're not scoring too highly. How many times have I played the high card? 9 and straight 8 times. So the supernova adds the number of times a poker hand has been played to the mult. Currently it's like a foil. Castle is getting there. Popcorn and supernova are comparable right now, which is not great for popcorn. It's also not great for supernova, to be honest. We're discarding clubs. I'll take the hermit here for double to a maximum of 20. 20 gold. And a club. Yeah, we can take a club king. I think that should be fine. How many chips do we need? 30,000. It's a little bit suspicious, but I think I can pivot into this supernova. And I can take the hone here as well to clear the voucher. Order. I should have taken it before I opened the pack. Kill spades. Let's discard these clubs. As much as I'd like a second hangman. Okay, sure. Kill spades. Hold the jack of spades. Tricky. We can kill you too. That's fine. And I do want to see you. Ace. High card. With a steal in hand. What are you worth? You're worth a good amount of money. Okay, and you're worth 11,000. So theoretically I can play 3 of those to get through. I think I probably should discard that king for some extra chips though, because it's a little bit suspicious still. Oh no, actually the supernova makes up for it. Let's play another high card here. Supernova is going to grow. Yep, beautiful. The world makes spades. I'm not interested in spades. And again, I think I'd prefer to have 3 chips as opposed to a 50% chance of a gold. Okay. Supernova, take the wheel, please. Alright. They're still looking very suspicious. I'm using all resources and barely getting in at the point. I do need some malt. We need 40,000 with all diamonds debuffed and we're discarding spades. Okay. I mean, that'll do it. Oh. What do you got for me, buddy? Perkio. Creates a negative copy of 1 random consumable card in your possession at the end of the shop. Now, we can create a fool here. I'll take the 20 first. And we can Judgment here as well. Or we can Lovers. Lovers is quite good with the castle because it turns all of my it turns the wild card triggers all of the castles. That said, we are going into a boss blind where our diamond card will be debuffed. So I need to replace this popcorn. So what I'm actually going to do is sell the popcorn and roll on Judgment. We get the turtle bean. Stone Joker is positive, but not strong enough. Rough Gem is money. We need points. We do have a lot of sixes, but that's Eternal. I'm not taking the Eternal on a removal Joker. 3 of a kind. I would like a planet if I can. Hiker. We're solved for chips, so I don't need Hiker. I had the malt solved. Foolish. I just went minus 20 malt on my bootstraps. I'll make more Mercuries here with the Perkio. I think I do. Unfortunately, +1 malt, 15 chips. Yeah, the chip scaling on the pair here is decent, but unfortunately the high card is the better malt for the Supernova. Okay, but what I can do is I can sell this back for the bootstraps. Foolish, yeah, those rolls were completely unnecessary. Discarding spades. Let's sort by suit. And let's also find a stronger hand. Straight will be it. The additional 7 malt and chips, and the fact that you roll, you can trigger the chips on the cards, outweighs the Supernova. So let's debuff my diamonds. Is a real pain because all my good cards are diamonds. Let's hopefully find an ace that I can use, or find some spades that I can use to give me some more chips right now. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. 10, 9. This is chips maximizing, and we have some extra malt there from the king. So let's play it out like you. It is feasible here to go for a like a royal flush, but the Supernova counts the royal flush as a straight flush, and so it would be -9 malt compared to the straight, the natural straight, or the unflushed straight rather. That wasn't enough points though. We can high card plus chips there. Let me see if I can find a discard on some spades for some extra chips first. Maybe I do need to just discard down these first. As frustrating as it is. No, playing them gives me more chips now for the malt. Yeah, actually playing them is the smart decision, despite the fact that I'm taking away from castle in the long run. Do I have any cards that give me more actual scoring capacity? The king, the steel king. Okay, let's find you actually. Discard, discard, discard. Let's keep this jack to play another straight. I'm not going to play the stone card because I can't incorporate it into a straight. And I've got one more 10 in the deck as well. None of you are a steel king. Okay. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Make it through. Oof. No steal. No steal. I think I did need the steal to get through there. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Are there straights with more chips here? There's not. Oh, man, rolling through that shop there I think was silly. Because the bootstraps would have been plus 20, plus 40 mult by itself. Okay. So we'll play out you. This won't make it through. I think it's probably going to be worth 14,000 points. 10. Yeah. Oh. Ah, well, let's go next. Magic deck. So you start with a crystal ball. So we have +1 consumable slot, and we start with 2 fools as well. So what we're going to be looking for here is something like an early death, or maybe like an early magician. Fill our deck with lucky cards. We can go for a full house kings full of 9s here, or 9s full of kings. Either way will be fine. Kings full of 9s. Beautiful. Starting with a telescope as well. Let's open up a buffoon pack. The gold pack, or I'll open up the red pack. The red cards typically do better, I think. It's completely irrelevant because the Joker order is seeded. But it's nice to think about. We'll take a seance here. If we can hit a straight flush, I get a spectral card. Or do I just sell it and open up another buffoon pack? No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. It can be good fun. Let's see about suits here. 10 through 3 on the diamonds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We can either play the 4-3 or the 7-10 of diamonds. I suppose maybe I'll discard this 3. We'll see if we can connect in between any of this diamond wetness there. We miss. We are closer on the hearts now. And did I discard any hearts for that? Hearts of 10 and above. Yeah, a 7 of hearts is in the deck. Yep, okay. Sure. So this is a feasible draw. I said feasible. Play a high card. Let's just rotate through. Let's play a 2-pair. Sure. I might just lose here chasing this straight flush. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Our best hand here is a pair, is it? Do we have a straight? Queen Jack 10 9 8? We do. Hopefully you're enough. Nope. Nope. Ah well. Let's just give that another shot. I kind of just threw that one to the wind. Voucher pickup isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's go for kings and aces here, or kings and 10s, also fine. King, queen, 10. It's better to, sometimes you do feel like just playing the 2-pair and throwing away the big hand. The early in the game here, the scaling from your hands, according to Malt, is so much stronger that you are better off waiting for like a 5-card hand, 4 of a kind, full house, flush, or straight, compared to like 2-pair, which only has ×2 scaling. So we'll just play high card here. And if we draw, no. Well, it seems like I could have actually made kings and queens at this stage, but, you know, the hands didn't tell us that along the way. And now this full house by itself will be 360 points. So, yeah. Ooh, spare trousers. This Joker gains +2 mult anytime a hand contains 2 pair, or we can take Mad Joker plus 10 malt for 2 pair. If a hand contains 2 pair. Now both of these mean the same thing, which is that they mean if you play either a 2 pair or a full house or a flush house, you get the trigger. And considering it's shop 1, I will take this spare trousers and we'll grow it up. Now, because I do benefit both from playing more hands here and from playing less hands, each hand remaining gives you an extra gold at the end of round. So I benefit from having more hands left over. The more hands I play, the more spare trousers I trigger. So I'm also benefiting from playing them out, right? So because it's a bit of a mix, I'm just going to be agnostic to it and play more hands where I can. There's a 2 pair. And there's a win. Yep. So like that extra +4 malt for a week 2 pair just completely overwhelmed the hand. I will keep the money I have actually. And we get a 2 pair here. We probably win this one in 3 hands, I think. So we'll get up to +10 on the spare trousers, which is totally fine. Then we'll win it in 2. Yep. Early game malt scaling is ridiculous still. Superposition. It does conflict with the spare trousers, so I'm not interested in playing it. And I'll just do nothing. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Just take the interest where I can. So we do want to discard here. I'm not too interested in playing a full house. I'm just going to play the 2 pair. The full house, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll take the spare trousers trigger either way. Yeah. So you can see the full house does trigger the spare trousers. Winning it in 1 does give us a little bit of extra gold, so hopefully we'll get up to a shop here. I'll take... So currently on 19, the Arcana pack is 4. I will take the Arcana. Okay, we can rush ahead here, so we get the Hermit to double, and then the full copies the Hermit, and yeah, we are cashed up. So let's take the Grabber. Let's look inside. Can we get either another Fool or Hermit? We can take a Hanged Man. Let's hang some 7s. 7s are useless. And we'll take a Drunkard, I think. It doesn't cost us any interest because interest maxes out at 25 gold. The Drunkard just gives us an extra discard so that we can find a hand a little bit easier. Look at this, we just drew basically like the longest straight ever. 2 pair. We'll just keep playing for the spare trousers though. At this stage, I think there are 3 aces left in the deck. Yep. Show me... Okay, full house. The Summit. The Summit is just about as good as spare trousers right now, but I do need to discard down for it. I'm not really interested in doing it. We can take Uranus here for the 2 pair base. 2 pair scales really nicely with chips as you level it. We'll take a foil as well. Yeah, foil for extra chips. Currently we have no chip solution here. I don't really want to start rolling for it either, because we are scoring really nicely ahead right now. We're slightly denser on kings, so we'll keep them. We can play 2 pair. Yeah, so like this is a 2-hand win regardless, right? Even without actually having many chips. We'll play another 2 pair here. If this doesn't win, we can play 1 more, and that's fine. It does win, yep. Beautiful. This feels, yeah, kind of like the run is already solved. Just because like a scaling malt joker is that good. Let's, we do have a couple of pieces to get though before it's locked in. We can choose a suit. We're coming up to the eye, which means I can't play more than 2 pair, more than 1 copy of 2 pair. I'll need to play a 2 pair and a full house. I think in the dark, going completely blind, I'd prefer to make more stars and less spades. Stars has a money joker. Spades has a ×2 malt joker that punishes you for going flush house, for going flush. So spades is kind of like a pseudo wild suite, a pseudo wild suit in vanilla Balatro. Diamonds is a money suit. Spades is a chips suit. And hearts is a malt suit. With a card called Bloodstone, which every time you trigger a heart card, that gives you ×1.5 on your score, which is very good. It means you can play big flushes and trigger all 5 cards. We'll take just a regular... I suppose it is possible that a flush would have a 2 pair in it. So I'll take the Jupiter. You know, if you play like Ace, King, King, Queen, Queen, that's a flush with a 2 pair inside. I do need to see jokers, so I'm not going to take the planet voucher right now. Let's discard for kings. I'm still slightly denser on kings, is that right? And weaker on 7s. Yep. Here we go. Well, this one has the extra Moltac, the extra chips here, so we might actually just get through. Yeah. That foil is worth 2 levels of That foil is worth 2 levels on the planet. The 2 pair Uranus planet will scale +20 chips and +1 malt each time, I believe. Let's look inside. Can I take a strength here for gains? I can. Or I can just take a judgment. Again, slightly denser on kings makes me want to make more of them already. And we can just make, I suppose, maybe an extra 5. I don't want to scale the 6. Because 6s are good and 7s are bad. And I'm already low on 7, so I don't want to draw towards them. I prefer, I think, to make a 5. Look, this is all incredibly marginal. I should just take a joker. Yeah, that's so much better. Faceless joker is gold. I'll take a purple seal though. Yeah, beautiful. Faceless joker is gold. I will take it. If we can trigger it, that's always fine. It might conflict slightly with my 2 pair draws. Not this time though. I can just discard all 3. Sure. Now, without the chips, are you going to win? I don't think you are. No, with the abstract joker, I think this might win. Yeah, so we'll discard you or the faceless. Let's test the waters with you. I'm not going to play the 8 here, not the full house. Okay, yeah, we do underscore. Beautiful. And now I can play another faceless discard. And yeah, I think here 3 aces left in the deck. I'm not going to get another faceless discard. I do have decent chances of drawing an ace though, so let's go for that. There it is. So whirl though. Full deck. If I can kill some clubs here, maybe it's worth it. I can't though, so I'm not going to bother. 2 pair. This one will win, and we'll continue scaling spare trousers. And, ooh, reserved parking, +50 chips. Let's check for Uranus. Pluto? Sure. When in doubt, I kind of just always take Pluto. It is good to be able to score additional points as you're scrolling through. Making an extra king here I think is good enough. I can kill a 3 to do it. Or an 8. We might go dense on 8s if I strength some more 7s to kill them. So we'll remove 3 here. This is my opportunity to take this planet voucher. think maybe let me scroll a little first. Yeah, I'll take the Empress. That will get me through. That's fine. That's fine. That is enough. If I do accidentally need to play a high card here, we'll be able to get through still. That said, I can play a straight first for points. How much are you worth? Level 1. It's a weak straight. Plus 24, plus 12. Look, it'll be one of our 3 hands. Yeah, that'll be fine. And now I can discard down the rest of these. For the Faceless Joker. We have a 2-pair. Let's play the 2-pair through there. Again, this won't win. It'll be one of our 3 hands. And beautiful. We can play a Faceless Joker here as well. We get one more chance at Faceless. How greedy do I want to get here? Let's not get too greedy. Let's discard you. And, yeah, there's no advantage to drawing more cards here. I could try and underscore with a high card, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just, yeah, let's just play our way through. I'll play this 4. Yeah. Yeah, the straight there was a bit of a gimme. Because it meant I didn't have to... rediscard. That's very good as well, actually. This mail-in rebate's good too. Let's check for... I don't want any of these. No. A red seal. Let's take a gold seal, actually, on a 6. We're dense on 6s, as expected, yeah. Here we go. We can buy this mail-in rebate. Let's roll once here. I'm still looking for any times malt. We do have good drunkard synergy here, though. 8,000 points should be a-okay, because we're still scaling on both the abstract and the spare joker. Discarding 2s pays us out. We'll hold the 6 because we have more of them. There's a 2-pair. Yeah, I can play through the 4. You should be worth 3,500. Yes, beautiful. And let's discard from here. 5s left in deck. Yeah, 3 5s left in deck. 3 2s left in deck as well. These kings will win. Let's hold this 5 and get our discards on. Yep. Farming the Faceless. And you will win for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard these 2s for the mail-in rebate. And then this full house should win, I would say. Yeah. Do I want to use the Empress? What have I got left in deck? I've got Queens. I've got 8s. I've got A6. Yeah, we're fine. I've got a King as well. Yeah. If this doesn't win, we're still totally fine. We still have 3 hands, and a regular high card will do it as well, actually. Yeah, we'll make some Malt Queens just to guarantee it. It is definitely time to get a ×2 kind of joker. A multiplier. Oh, excuse me. Shoot the Moon is very strong here. Unfortunately, it is anti-synergistic. Nombo kind of territory. We're discarding 8s. Can I see a planet called Uranus? I'll take a purple 8. Perfect. Shoot the Moon does... It doesn't play too badly with Faceless Joker because you hold it and play through hands until you can discard faces. But unfortunately, it's still like its best case situation is still being about as good as Abstract Joker, maybe slightly better. Space Joker, to farm Uranus levels. It is positive. I don't really have space in the score for it though. I just need a multiplier. One more. Jupiter. We have a little bit of time left because I am still playing 3 hands, right? So this probably will take me 4 hands and maybe the next one will take me 5 hands. I intend to scale in between though, so you know, hopefully that will still work out for me. Let's play 2 pair here. Yeah, 4,000 points. So playing out 3 hands will still be fine. I mean, I'll just take my gold, right? We have 4 hands to discard. 10s left in deck, 3 10s left in deck, sure. We'll play a full house, 2s and 6s. And this gold seal will get us some money back as well. This won't win. We can play 2 pair here. 1 more hand will get us through. I have 1 more 6. I have 3 more 4s, so we can play towards the 4s. I have 2 more kings as well, so we'll play towards the kings. 10s, discard 6, discard ace. Oh, beautiful. And there's our 8, there's our 2. Can still play towards the 4. Yeah. There's a death. Do I use it now? I think not. I think I want to take a 3. Oh, there is a 3 in the hand. Yeah, I'll take a 3 and make it a king. Sure. I think I should actually make it into a purple card. I'll take a 3 and make it purple. Let's just get out of here for now. So 1 hand remaining, 15,000 points. So I am confident for the next, I mean, Banner is very good here, actually. Banner is better than Abstract, for sure. So this is foil. It counts as 10 mult itself, but it's also plus 30 chips per discard. With the Drunkard, that's 150 chips. And chips is one of the things I'm not performing on, so getting that in is good. Strength. Judgment. Let's strengthen a queen and a 4, I think. More kings, more 5s. 5's not relevant, insofar as they can make 6s. And, oof, yeah, just Pluto here, I think. High card is usually what you end up playing when you want to fix a hand. I'm not going to pay extra money for them as we go through, though. Splash. Bones. Bones could get us through. That said, though, I have 2 Joker slots. Realistically, 3 Joker slots here, so, like, we are totally fine. Let's play out. Do I care which I'm higher on? I mean, I'm 16 2 pairs. If I go more 2 pairs here, I can commit to Obelisk as a mult Joker. Maybe that's more reasonable than playing through full houses. Full house is only incredibly marginally better, and I want to get rid of this 4 as well, actually. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Oh, wow. Yeah, the chip scaling, the extra chips there counted for a lot. Okay, so now we can discard down. Discarding 7s with our mail ring rebate, which is a shame because I wanted to kill the 7. Okay, here we go. So the debuffed face cards, the club face cards, they do not count for the Faceless Joker. Neither do the sevens. I think we have a 7 of clubs. Yeah. So we only have 1 7 in the deck that we can actually discard down. Any hand here definitely wins. So I'm just going to hold this 3 of clubs to see if we can make it, yes, into you, a purple seal. Discard 2 purple seals and 3 kings. Will trigger both. The power. Roll for wheel. Yeah, I can roll on the wheel. No. Okay. Uranus? Yes. Finally. Finally. Discarding a 7. We have none left. Let's play a high card here in case it doesn't win. We can have another go at our hands. It doesn't win? Sure. We can have another go here. No difference. Yeah, let's play 2 pair for our scaling and get out of here. Having 5 hands, 5 discards, yeah, it just feels like you have so many resources. The magic trick. Unfortunately, the magic trick is probably negative. Hey, Suzanne. Oh, thanks for joining. We can hermit here. Beautiful. Discarding queens. Faces, drunkards, queens. I will take a blue seal queen here. I'll take a blue seal 4 as well. Yeah, getting the blue seals for... Blue seals give you planet cards, as long as you're holding them at hand at the end. We can make them into steel. We can make them into gold. There's a gold. There's a Uranus planet as well. So that'll be the definitely the play. Either make blue steel or blue gold. Hallucination. Dusk. Runner. How are we doing for points? Now the mouth will only let us play 2 pair. The mouth play only 1 hand type this round. That's totally fine. 40,000 points doesn't even feel dicey anymore actually either. Because we are getting so many chips. But it's not guaranteed. One more. Okay, I'll take a magician, sure. Now I want to hold this gold for the... For the blue seal. Let's just discard. We have 1 more 8 in the deck as well. And we don't have any 7, so let's pitch the 7. Yeah, let's pitch the 7. And the ace. I'll hold these face cards for our faceless joker. Hopefully I can trigger mail-in rebate and the queen discard. I'll discard the 2 as well, actually. Yeah, we don't need to futz too much about that. You cashed up. +5/+5. Here's our 2 pair. We'll pass through the 4 as well. Now this one will score well on account of the chips. Yep. Here's our queens for the mail-in rebate, and we also trigger faceless joker. Here we go. Devil on my blue seal. And what do I want out of the rest of these cards? I'm concerned that 2 pair wins right now. So let's just go for a relatively weak discard. A sun. Here's something strong. Lucky gold seal. Sun is looking positive. We can take from clubs. We can take from black cards. Yeah. Let's just pass that through. Do I want to double up the magician? I think not. I think doubling the Magician is probably a fairly weak play. Now, will you count as a flush? Yeah. Unfortunately, that counts as a flush rather than a 2-pair. Okay. I'm just going to play the 2-pair here because the blue seal will count it as a Uranus win. I should, however, discard down again to see a blue seal queen. Yeah, I'm going to get fairly greedy here. Actually, we've got 4 hands to play. Play a high card. Let's play another high card. We have the win in hand. Can I draw another blue seal? One more chance. Oh, we miss. Okay. It's a shame. Yeah, that would have been nice. There's a question there. Do I just want a sun again now? And go heavy on hearts. Are we looking at... We're looking at the mouth. It might make me accidentally play flushes quite a bit. So I'm just going to avoid it for now. 2-pair. We'll get our money back from the gold seal there. And we'll claim a Uranus planet as well. Let's look inside. I think it will take another Uranus level first here. Yeah. And then we'll just take a pair level, just in case. Doesn't really make sense to leave resources on the table. Yeah. Let's see. Fortune teller plus 19. How are we going for points? Yeah, we're totally fine. 2 pairs were scored 10 plus at the moment. We've already got 48 flat mult, so yeah, we're not. Ooh, an eternal oops. Oops or sixes doubles all listed probabilities. It doubles the numerator of a probability. Currently, we only benefit from lucky cards, taking it up to a 2 in 5 chance for a plus 20 mult, or a 2 in 15 chance of plus 20 gold. That said, though, we are biased towards hearts, and that the bloodstone card, the hearts bloodstone card, says 50% chance to score times 1.5 whenever a heart is scored. That said, it is a lot of commitment. Eternal means I can never get rid of it. It means that I'm rolling oops all sixes on my invisible jokers and then my unks. No, I think not. Flash card, plus 2 mult for any reroll, similar to the spare trousers. You end up sinking a lot of gold into it for something you're already doing, and then it is the most replaceable joker, so I'm just going to skip it. Take one more roll here. Yeah, shoot the moon. Still has the same situation as discussed earlier. We are discarding kings, okay? Can I play a 2-pair? I cannot. Let's go for our 6 here. Tower. Tower is chips, and I can play it as the 5th card in 2-pair. And I can use it right now on a 4. I will do that. Let's play a 2-pair. This one has the stone card with it, so it's probably worth like 20,000. Yeah, there you go. I want to find 3 face cards. The moon. I think we're going against clubs. Yep. Let's sell you. Still looking for 3 face cards. Beautiful. Okay. Three face cards. And my 2 more 10s in deck. No, 0 10s left in deck. And we have the lovers. Is there any point to keeping such a thing? I think not. Yeah, let's just play 2 pair here. I'm out of discards. We might get a lucky shot here. I'll play this 3 in case we don't. I spent all the discards, right? So we've got no extra chips from the banner, which does reduce our scoring capacity. But yeah, it's not going to reduce it by half, especially with the levels on Uranus. Uranus up to base 140. So currently, banner is, 150 chips plus 10 malt. So this banner is now superfluous. Oh, there's the photograph. The photograph is ×2 when the face card is scored. So at the moment, that doubles our base of 8 on the 2 pair here. It can be good. I'll take a purple seal, beautiful. And we'll take, level in Uranus. Yep. So Joker is ×2 if I play a face card. I do want to discard my face cards, or hold them in the case of the blue seal queen. That said, if I roll Chad, hanging Chad makes the first card that you play trigger 2 extra times. And so with the photograph, what you can do is put a face card to the front and trigger it 3 times. So you get ×2, ×2, ×2. So it's ×8 to your base score. My base score is currently 9, so it's 72 malt, right? So that would make it better than Spare Trousers. And does that level Uranus, or they just get better and better and better? With like a malt, with like a lucky face card or a hologram face card, it would get better as well. They're both commons, which is the reason you consider it very strongly. Joker, the photograph, and the hanging Chad are both common jokers. I think it probably is better than you to speculate. Pluto, abstract. Well, there's a malt joker, and there is the magic trick in the shop. Do I just go big deck? It's not too late. Hologram says gains an additional ×0.25 malt every time a playing card is added to the deck. I can buy hologram here and buy this magic trick. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop, and I can buy playing cards as they come through the shop and as they come through packs. And get this up to like ×3 malt, relatively reliable. Currently we're scoring like 20,000 per hand. I only need 200,000, potentially 400,000 to win the run. So getting 60,000 per hand is enough. And that's the line I'm going to take. Yep. Okay. Did I just forget to buy the voucher? I did. I'm just going to save scum that. That was a misclick. Okay. It is done. Discarding aces. Look for 3 face cards as well. There's 3 face cards. Two face cards. I think I do want to play this 2 pair here, even though it does take some face cards out of my hand. Discarding aces. I can only play the 1 hand type, so it has to be 2 pair. But that's our first hand. And you will be our second hand. Will you win? You are significantly weaker than the last one, unless this malt shot hits. I'm okay with winning, I think, though. Yeah, I think I'm technically okay with this rolling over and winning. It shouldn't, though. It shouldn't. It should be a little bit below. Yep. Let's hold the 6 because we are... No, we're not dense on 6s, are we? We're dense on 8s. Let's hold the 8. We do have more 6s. We do have more 10s than 6s right now as well, actually. Doesn't matter because I'm going to discard both. The star and the world. I think I am pitching the world. Yeah, we're pitching the world. Do I even care about the star? Probably not, actually. I'm just going to hold it for now, though, so I don't accidentally roll star again on the next discard. Technically, I should have held the other one as well. 2 aces left in deck. Let's play... a discard here. One ace, one king, one queen, 3 10s, 3 8s. I think I might have accidentally goofed it. We're fine. We're fine. And I have space for 2 Uranus cards. Excuse me. Which is huge. Extra 40 chips. 40 chips is still really, really good right now. Because my chips, every time we get that plus 20 chips, considering that like the average hand looks like kind of like 250 chips, those plus 20 are like 10% score gains. They're worth thousands of points each, right? So really happy to see that. We have here the Planet Tycoon, or the Juggler. The Juggler is excellent, and my hologram is not going to do anything since I goofed it. So, it'll look like that. I will take Pluto over non-Uranus. We'll take Mercury over non-Pluto. Sure. Trading card. Yeah, I'll take trading card here. Sure. Can roll a little bit more. Ooh, Supernova. Supernova's worth plus 25 malt right now in our 2 pair. Spare Trousers is better. Spare Trousers is like Supernova for 2 pair, but it scales twice as fast, right? So, how many points we need? We need 36,000, 54,000, and 72,000. We're golden for all of those. Yeah, we'll take the planet back here. I think I'm happy to see more planets. Upgrade full house by 3 levels. No, thank you. And I can kill here. What am I soft on? 3s, 7s. I can pretty happily kill a 9, I think. Yeah. It does spend one of our discards. I do want to discard these 6s as well, actually. It's worth more to discard it than play it. Discard our faces. Hierophant. We're dense on aces. We've got heaps of... sorry, dense on 5s. We've got 8s. 8s. Got heaps of 8s left. So let's play for those. We do hit some. And we'll take chips on these aces. Don't have a 2 pair just yet. Still worth holding 8s. Still worth holding queens. Show me 2 more. It looks like we're playing a lot of Hierophants. Sure. 10s, 3 10s in the deck. I don't need to hold 3 aces. I prefer to hold a 10 over a queen. I'm being like immaculately greedy here, but it's worth it. Let's make more of you. This feels great. This is a very, very strong effect. Our blue steel, our blue gold. Play you out. We just need another 2 pair. 10s, 1, 8, 2 2s. Got all these kings in deck. So drawing 2 kings is not unlikely. I'm never going to draw an ace. And I'm more likely to draw in 28 cards 1, 2 as opposed to 2 kings. So I'll hold the 2 just for a couple of hands. I mean, we might actually end up winning with... Queen. I'm no longer going to hold the 2. We'll play out one more high card here, and if this can't get this through, I'll play these 4s. Okay. I do need to play the 4s then. Unfortunate. Yeah, a level on Uranus is better than 3 levels on high card, so... the trading card there gave us 1 less discard over the course of it. It will gradually accrue advantage though, because we'll become stronger and stronger on the deck, on the rip. I'm still, I think, killing 3s. I'm making 4s. 7. Do I have a 7 in that pile? No. 9s. 9s and 10s. Let's make a 9 into a 4. And let's make this king 10 into a glass, so I can try to shatter it. And Uranus? No, we'll take a Pluto. I mean, the high card is not too bad at the end of the day. I'm not going to pay for it though. Venus. There's lots of planets that aren't ×2 from a pair. Do I need to do that? I don't think I need to do that yet. Yeah, we're fine. We're starting to get outscaled though. We're really close to being outscaled. Kill a 7. Kill a 9, 7. 5? I have a 5? Yeah, sure. We're discarding kings. Let's play... let's discard you here. Sure. I'm kind of over this Faceless Joker, I think. It's starting to get in the way. A bit too much. We have the tower. We can just hold the tower for a 7. I'm not going to work with the sun. Still don't have a 2 pair in hand though. Because I'm messing around with this face card too much. We have 3 of these left in deck. Let's play out 2 pair here. Even though we're spending our blue steel, our blue gold there, because I do want to get the points rolling. I still need to play 3 hands, so. 3s? How many 3s are in the deck? 2? Yeah, we can use you there. 2 aces left in the deck. 2 6s left in the deck. That's fine. We'll discard them. Show me a 2-pair, thank you. And one more. 4s, 6s. Kings, we can draw for kings. We can draw for a 6. We can draw for an ace. What do you look like? High card with bonus chips. This would actually score quite well because we have a lot of flat malt here from the spare trousers. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we do get to sell the sun here. We get to have an attempt at breaking this glass. We get to roll our lucky seal and we get to get 3 Uranus cards back. So this was brilliant. That couldn't have gone better actually. That was felt like a very powerful power spike there. Beautiful. I'm done with this faceless card. It's really starting to get in the way of business. Stencil. For times 0. Unfortunate. I'll take Hermit for a couple of rolls. And can we grab 7s, 10s, and 3s? Think you know how I feel about them. Magician. Yeah, we'll take Magician. We can trigger some malt there. A level of Uranus. So we're plus 4 levels of Uranus actually since last time. What's our blind? The Tooth. We'll take Matador over that for the Tooth. Mercury. Banana. Yeah, look, it's only a little bit that will actually get us over. And then there's the chance that we can roll a ×3 joker from the banana. There's a 5 I think I can take there. And a 10. I'll take the 10. Discarding 6s as well. We no longer need to discard face cards, so get that out of my mind. We are discarding 6s. 3 jacks in deck, 3 queens. Justice for an 8. Temperance. We'll just use the Temperance. Drew the 7, drew the 5. Love to see it. I can't modify them in any way, so I'm just going to discard this stone because I need to hit the 2-pair more than I need to futz with our cards left in hand. Let's find that remaining 10 for the glass. We can probably play the 10 out as a high card as well, actually. There's our 2-pair. We're going to lose a lot of money here, unfortunately. That said, though, that looked pretty convincing. Another king. Another 8. Let's... Oh, we can draw another 2 or another 6. Let's play out this 10, see if we can break it. I cannot. That's okay. Going to discard the 6 for the mail-in rebate. Discard the 8. We're more likely to draw the ace than the queen. I prefer to hold the queen though. We're equally likely to draw the 2. Is it worth either of them? Just looking for the 4s? I think not. We'll just discard down and look for the 4s. Sure, it costs us a lot of money to try and get through here like this. I'm going to glass up this queen. Well, we'll lose 4 here. We'll take 2 Uranus levels at the end of this as well, though. And the banana did expire, which is a-okay. I'm going to use the Uranuses before entering the shop here because we do have the planet vouchers, so we can see it in the opening here. No, we don't, but re-roll surplus. Beautiful. Let's see more Uranus. Beautiful. Yeah, big and chippy. 6 of diamonds in the gold. I think the first thing we'll just do with that is discard it. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just rely on the trading card, and there wasn't anything powerful enough there to commit to. Yeah, so the chip scaling on Uranus, so you can see it's up to 400 chips. So we've doubled our score since when we were short on chips earlier, just by level ups there. And we're also up to a base of 21 malt right now, 72. I do want a joker. Let's roll for a joker. Yeah, okay. Constellation says this joker gains plus 0.1 malt every time a planet card is used. So that's what we're going to be doing from here. We're going to be going for blue seals. We're going to be going for buying every planet in the shop as we go through it. And that's a-okay. I can kill a 7. Thank you. Discarding 8s. I have a lot of 8s. High Priestess. And we're just going to use all the planets from here, and you can see times 1.2, times 1.3. Great. I prefer the whole of 6, I think. I'm discarding 8s. Whole of King. Tower. Tower 4. A 7. We'll just prevent the tower for a queen. No, I want to strength the queens, and the jacks are fine too. Yeah, let's just discard the. Oh, maybe I can just play it for a chance to break it. No, I don't care enough about it. It's whatever. Who gives a shit? I've got one more discard there. We can stone off the 7. We can no longer hit the 7 by way of mail-in rebate. Show me a hanged man. Kill a 9, sure. We'll play out the Queen High card here. Let's see if we can draw another 2 pair. 6s. We have 2 5s. We have no 9s left to work with. Let's play them through. Push comes to shove, we can play. Here we go. We'll play this 5 as well. We'll keep the 5. There's one more 5 in deck. No, we'll just play out the 5. Yeah, huge score there. 3 planet cards. And you can see that the Constellation, even though only just times 1.3, just shoved our score right up there. And we're going to get it to over times 2 very quickly here with that planet voucher. Let's look in the Spectral Pack first. A Trance. Or a Sigil. Let's trance up a stone card, I think. No, stone. There's no real point holding stone. Now let's trance up a 2. Because I'm fine to hold 2s because I'm slightly more dense on them. Well, I've removed one, but I also have a purple too, so I'm discarding a 2 by default, so maybe that wasn't the smartest decision. Maybe it should have been the queen. Regardless. Yeah, we'll buy and hold a death. Even though it costs money, and even though these are irrelevant levels, they all scale up all of our hands very aggressively. And who are we looking at? We're looking at a regular blind. I'll keep my interest. We don't need too much more score right now. Let's discard our kings though. I think I have a king to copy into. I'm just going to copy into these 4s of clubs actually. Let's kill an ace. Yeah, this is my chance to kill the aces. A 4. We're fine for 4s. Let's play out this. Oh, will you win? Shit. I think it might. Judgment. I'll hold the judgment. No, we're going to fill our hands with planets, actually. We can play this 10 as part of our 2 pair and try and break it. Let's discard the ace then. No, let's hold the ace. Empress. Something like you. Something like, yeah, something like you. And death. Do I prefer queens or twos? I prefer queens because I can make them into kings. Death, you here. Excuse me. Let's put the lucky card ahead of the glass card. When the glass card is triggered, it gives ×2 to the malt that you've accumulated so far. So the lucky card can trigger here plus 20 malt, and then this this flat malt card gives a +4 as well. So then we'll have 25, 29 times 2 on the glass, and it could be 49 times 2 on the glass as well. I'm very, very sure this just wins. Yeah, by like a lot. Cool. 3 more planets. Yeah, feeling very, very strong. Unfortunately, like, this style of play doesn't have too much deep endless potential. Probably dies at ante-11. What are you worth, Supernova, now that you're back? You're worth 34. I suppose I can always just half the spare jokers. Let's take a planet pack. I get 2 planets here. Uranus and Mercury, sure. And we can look for like a polychrome or a red seal. I'll take another purple, I think. The Eternal Astronomer, all planet cards and celestial packs in shop are free. With reroll voucher, with double planet voucher, with constellation. Yeah, okay. I'll take it over the Drunkard. The Drunkard is the weakest part of the discard package. The Astronomer, unfortunately, means we basically are going to be limited in how much our scaling can be, at all. But we'll still take it. 1 more planet there. The fish. We can kill a 5 or a 3. We can kill the 3. Beautiful. Let's just discard these down. I'll hold these 8s. Fool for a Venus. Let's see if we can find another card worth fooling. Yep, Temperance. I'll fool a Temperance, sure. And then let's find... How many 4s do I have here? I have 3 more 4s to find. And I can find the gold ones and play one out in hand with the kings. Let's just play a high card. Yeah, okay, that's a king. I do want to find an extra planet, an extra blue seal here. Let's just see. Okay, these are maybe a 4. Sure, well, we'll take it. 1. Okay, there wasn't a 4. It was maybe a 2, but how it is. And show me. Ooh, reroll glut. Okay, so here we have Constellation Astronomer. We have double reroll voucher, double planet tycoon, and we even have the crystal ball for the extra planet slot as well. Yeah, incredible. So we will probably be going for the strongest kind of two pair build I've ever played here. Do I just take an extra Uranus over 2 Murthers? I think so, yeah. And we'll just always keep clearing the Uranus so we can see it in the shop. Up to almost 700 chip space. This is going to be a little bit tedious to click through every single time and to see the animation every single time. Yeah, we will hold that though, and I'll just keep buying planets kind of until we get down to like 25 goldish, maybe 20. We'll see how it comes out. For a straight. Let's buy and use you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Let's use the wheel. No good. Okay, we'll hold the justice in case we want to try and kill a card. And first things first. How am I going with 5s? I keep asking myself how I'm going with 5s. They're always the same. And 6s. I prefer 6s. I'm okay with 5s because I'm strengthening the 5s is what's happening there. Yeah, let's kill this stone. It doesn't need to be here. Discarding 4s. Let's draw another 6. Let's play this 10 first. See if we can break it. I did. Beautiful. Draw a 6, draw a 6, draw a 4. That does make playing our planets a little bit easier. Let's see if we can draw another planet. This is gold positive, just to play this hand out regardless. Yes. Okay. And with this hand we can win, and we have three slots left over for 3 levels of Uranus. Level 34. Incredible. So we're almost at the stage where we're keeping up with spare trousers with the levels. Incredibly, we're going to have the opportunity to even just bypass it. Let's double our money here. And Hanged Man. Discarding 6s. Let's Hangman. Let's Death, actually. Let's make another 4. No. Yeah, let's just kill them. If I have the stronger card to turn it into, like, I would, but I don't really have a stronger card there to turn it into. So it's kind of just much for muchness. Pluto. Sorry, big cough. Sorry, sixes, it might be time to go. How many jacks do I have? 4. Unfortunately, I think it's time for sixes to go. Yep. Hanged and Star. I have a lot more blue seals than I'm used to here. 1, 2, 7, 8 in total. The mail-in rebate is on 8s. Hollow. I don't want a 3. I don't want a 7. All kings, all fours. Here's our 2 pair with 3 planet cards. Beautiful. Oh, we have the money shot there. Phenomenal. Alright, let's go endless. We do have a little bit of capacity here. So far, this deck can score kind of in the realm of like 2 million when it wants to. So we can take it a fair way. With an extra discard, we can maybe take it a little bit further as well. We can make our entire deck 2 4s and kings, I think is the way this is going to end up being fixed. Yeah, let's take a temperance. Let's take... what are you on? You're on 2s. Suppose we'll take a magician just in case. And High Priestess is the best one here. Yeah, High Priestess is best. The 2 more planets. 2 random planets, but we did hit the Uranus there as well. And how are you going? Times 7 mult. So we are starting to get into that kind of diminishing returns territory. The Idol. Yeah, the idle's not really what it's about. So an idle pivot would mean that we have to convert our entire deck into one card. Probably King of Spades or Four of Spades. And we don't really have the capacity for that. We have too much variety at this stage. So what can we do? We can, try and make our entire deck into two suits. Two cards. And then just play those two cards together. We could, I suppose, technically just force two pair as much as we like. Cartomancer. No. Cavendish times 3. Do I need you? I don't really need you at this stage. Discarding 2s. The thing is, with 9 kings and 7 4s, and 8 6s, 6 8s, I suppose, this mail-in rebate can be very good. Yeah, I think I'm fine without it. We'll just keep heading towards fixing. Okay, let's hold the full. And discarding 2s. I'm sorry, 6s, there's your time. Any more 6s in the deck? There are 2 6s left in the deck. Yeah. Emperor. The death. Okay. So we can death here. And we can full and do it again. Yep, and we can play our 2 pair, sure. We'll play out this 6, just because it is money positive. 2 pair, 3 copies of Uranus, please. And that hand was 1.2 mil by itself. So yeah, our scaling is definitely going off. We are scaling linearly in all 3 directions though. Chips, spare trousers for flat malt. And I suppose with the multiplier at the end. How does that effectively work? It's slightly better than linearly, it's polynomially. The antes are about to scale exponentially though, so we do need to get ahead. The way to get ahead exponentially is to fix the deck. And then to find a way to trigger... I'm going to hold these 2 planets just to increase my chance of finding Uranus. Technically, I think I should have been holding them. Yeah, like so I'll sell that, I'll buy you. And now my chances of drawing Uranus are the highest that they can be, because there's 3 other planets there. Oh well. Discarding 4s. We have so many blue seals around, I think it is okay to play... to discard to kill this too. We're quite close to the end of having all of our 2s gone. 127,000 on a high card. Jesus. We have our death. We're trimming the 9. Yep, let's trim a 9. For a 4. Let's make a blue steel king. Lovers. We are after a little bit more. from our pairs. I'm looking for a 4. I'm looking for 8s. Yeah. No queen in the deck. Yeah, let's just play those through. We'll just play some high cards here to see if we can get our 2 pair. And we do. With 3 planet spaces left. Beautiful. And so that's with no additional triggers. That's, yeah, 1.5 mil. Okay. The idol is back. We are a little bit closer with all these. What do you say? Queen of Hearts. You're no good right now. Can we see a polychrome? Maybe if there was like a polychrome red seal in here, maybe the idol would be a little bit more respectable, but there is not. Just going to hold the planets I am not interested in playing. Maybe I should be leveling Mars, actually. Or of a kind. Yeah, I'd prefer the level Mars than Neptune for sure, yeah. I haven't really looked at all these levels and how they've panned out, actually. We are probably still strongest for Uranus just because of the amount of levels I've put on it, but it doesn't scale as good as some of the other ones. It might be that Mars is stronger, you know, soon. The hook. Those extra discards might be good for us, actually. We'll keep killing... Oh, well, actually, we have our 2 pair of 6s there. We can kill a stone. Whether you say ace. We can kill an ace. That's our only ace, really? Yeah. Okay. Decision made. So, straight flush, level 11 for 50... Yeah, 2 pair has the highest chips and malt right now, just because it's level 54. The rest will catch up, though, I think, gradually. Just because they scale so much stronger. So 4 of a kind is probably going to catch up relatively soon. We'll see how that goes. Mail-in rebate's not doing anything for me here, so let's see if we can, yeah, just get our death online. We can. Unfortunately, we might not get all 3 planets here. We definitely won't get all 3 planets because I'm going to get hooked. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll just make it through with what resources we can. If we pivot into 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind, how's that look? Tarot cards can appear. Tarot cards are not planet cards. Let's just moon there. So it could detract from our constellation, but you can see Hermit and Temperance along the way. I mean, all 3 of our favourite planets just showed up there in the shop. I prefer the level high card over Mars. Doesn't really matter because we're about to put Mars back in the pool regardless. Yeah, let's roll on that Emperor, just in case it's money. It is money. Beautiful. And we can make more clubs as well. Killing a jack, killing a stone. Or the 6. Yeah, we'll take the 6. We're discarding kings now. It's a shame to see that 6 go, but it's been a long time coming. The star, no thank you. Again, I should have just held it. Let me see my 4s. Thank you. Tower. Tower on an 8. We have good 8 density for now. Tower on a jack. How jack's looking? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. I can just discard it for now. I'll hold this 4. Excuse me. And let's play through you, 9. $260,000 high card. Jesus. What's 4 of a kind look like? I mean, maybe I pivot into 4 of a kind here, hey. I can get 3 levels of Mars off the back of it. It didn't win the hand. Oh no. This one will win the hand, so I'm going to get a couple of levels of Pluto, unfortunately. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. 4 of a kind, still slightly not strong enough, I suppose. We're getting there, though. Buy and hold Mercury. I'll take a Pluto level, sure. Fool for a Pluto? No other decent effects? Sure. The rest are irrelevant. This moon really wants to hang out. Oops, all 6s. Is still unfortunately not very good. Discarding 4s with the rebate. We can get a lot of the money discarding 4s with that rebate. Let's use the Pluto, swap up a Neptune. Riffraff Satellite, 9 gold per... Mail-in rebate is actually getting stronger, and it's already stronger than 9 per round. If anything's going to go soon, it's going to be the trading card. But not particularly soon. We still have a lot to take out. Earth. We can roll one more. Mars. Beautiful. Okay. Times 15 on the constellation. Is that our last 6? It is. Beautiful. Discarding 4s with the mail-in rebate. Can I hear the poly? I can. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so with that polychrome, we now get an additional 50%. Discard those jacks. I can hold the jacks, I suppose. We're much more likely to draw more kings. Yeah. That's why you don't sell the Hierophant up front, because you're bound to get it back. I would like another planet somewhere amongst here. We can get one? Yeah, we can get one. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll Hierophant on the 8s just because. And let's take our 2 pair, 1 trigger on spare trousers, 3 planets. And that's 4 mil. So it was, 3 mil plus that. So we're down to 3 million for a 2 pair. 1,200 chips for free with that. I think I will take the Tarot Merchant at the end here as well. Yeah, we'll make some more kings, sure. Let's buy and hold a Mercury, let's buy and hold a Neptune. A natural negative Jimbo. So here's the basic plus 4 malt. This is still good though, even though it's hanging out in the middle of nowhere, because a natural negative means that I have something to sell for a boss blind later. There's a boss blind that says you can't do anything until you sell a Joker, so I can just sell this. Let's use you, Pluto. Let's hold this Saturn, let's open up and see hopefully 3 good cards. Mars or Pluto. Mars, Pluto. I think I do want to maybe pivot into Mars and try and scale that up. Times 4 for 4 of a kind. Plus 92 malt currently from the trousers. 4 of a kind is still a fair way behind that. So I do need it. We could maybe go minus trading card. Times 4. Right, like I would need to get this up to times 60 to be equivalent to the family. I think unfortunately it does just put me too far behind on both of the angles they need to be on, which is deck fixing and current score. Let's take one. Let's take this voucher here. And let's use these to get through. Sure. We are the planetarium. Killer Stone, Chillin 8. We're still relatively okay seeing 8s. Yeah, I'll kill a stone for now. We have high priorities. Discarding 4 4s. Let's hold the blue steel king. I mean, maybe I do just take out the 4s, the 8s there then. Oh, we have better cards to kill. We have a 2. We have a jack. Nah, it's fine. 8's next up on the chopping block, so we'll get them started now. And here is the rest. Let's look for a queen. Yeah, let's look for a queen. No queen. Let's just say one card. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, we did that. So the options there, like, were either 2 planets or 4 planets. I want the 4 because it is good scaling in all directions. Soon we would have been able to play 4 of a kind kings there, and maybe it's time to open up Flush 5 as well and get those planets rolling as well. Unclear. Can we see Unk is unfortunately no good. Familiar is also unfortunately no good. Okay. The best that the Unk can do is copy our constellation. Unfortunately, the best I can make it is to 50-50 on our astronomer constellation. And the Eternal Astronomer makes Unk really bad, so... Because, like, copying it does nothing. It just -1 Joker slot forever. I'll roll for Wheel, actually. That's the closest thing to having impact. Pluto. Use Pluto, hold Venus. Hold Saturn. Mars, there we go. So yeah, if we can unlock Flush 5, I can start scaling that as well. Mercury, Mars. We'll spend a Saturn here to hold a Death as well. One more roll, Venus, sure. And yeah, we'll kill. Oh, we can kill that 9 actually. Is that the last 9? It is. Mail-in rebate is on Kings. I should have held that moon actually. Let's get down. Sun. Yeah, let's just pitch our Kings here for the mail-in rebate. Can play Flush 5 here to unlock that. It won't win. Do I even have that opportunity though? I think I actually need to play 2 pair here for the chance to get through. Because this won't be a win. This will be like 6 mil. Yeah. 2 pair number 2, 6 mil. And 2 pair number 3. Do I want to do anything with that queen? No. Okay, this is the dreaded anti-11 that I mentioned earlier. It's going to be very, very hard to overcome this hurdle. So from here, 21 mil, this is possible. 28 mils feels slightly less possible. But we'll give it a shot regardless. Wheel 21 gold. Yeah, I'll take 21 gold. I do unfortunately need to replace the trading card at this stage. Because I need point score. Discard. Uranus, 1400 chips. Beautiful. Now, if I can find a brainstorm or a blueprint, of course, that would be ideal. Because it would let me copy my times 18. Pluto, we'll take a death. Yeah, unfortunately I just don't, I'm trying to think of a way to get around. We'll take a strength as well for our queens. Good tarots. Good tarots going in here. No replacement for the trading card though. We have 3 queens, we have 1 jack. We have 3 8s and 8 kings. Rebate is on the queen. Yeah, let's chariot you and kill this too with the trading card. And we'll just play our 2 pair here. We are looking at 10 million points. Okay. How many queens? I think this is the only jack, right? Yeah. So if we strength this jack away, we can be done with it. Let's unlock flush 5 here so I can start leveling it. Even if it costs me gold. I don't care about gold for the astronomer. There's another queen. I prefer the death and 8, I think, for now, because I can take his strength in with me if I want. 8. Yep, we'll death and 8. And we have 12 4s and 10 kings. We have 3 queens. We're going to make a 4. 2 pair. This one will take us through. 3 levels of Uranus as well. And now from here, we will be looking for Uranus, 4 of a kind and 5 of a kind, I think. We'll hold the Mercury. We're still looking as well for a chance to kill the trading card. The likelihood that I have an opening hand now with a card that I'm happy to kill is quite low. So yeah, we'll take any option we can get. Can I see a king or a 4? See a queen. I'll take a king so I can discard it, I suppose. And we have here Drunkard for discard. Mary Andy Paradolia. Turtle Bean is very powerful here, actually. Uranus, beautiful. Neptune, we'll still take every level for the constellation. We'll introduce Pluto back to the pool to hold a Hanged Man. Rough Gem. Wheel? Polly? No, okay. Eris. So this is 50 chips and 3 malt on flush 5. How long will it take to outscale? It'll take a long time. It'll take, I think, 40 levels to outscale. It is a shame. Buy and use. Can I sell you for anything? You sell for 1. No, we'll just double you. The 0.1 is worth more than 2 gold. The wheel. Okay, now we're discarding kings. So let's just jam some kings out of here, please. And what I'm looking for is some indication that you are a queen that I can kill. You could be this 4 of diamonds. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I think this is either the 4 of diamonds or the queen. And we have 1 more queen and 1 more king, maybe. Yeah, there's our king. Beautiful. We'll take all of our levels as per usual. We get a lot of gold out of this one, actually, on account of how much hand space we have. Our 2 pair. Gonna have to play a couple of 2 pairs here. Now the question is, did I goof myself by playing out all my kings? Yes, indeed, I did. Can I have a death? I can have a wheel. Nope. Yeah, nah, I threw. I discarded one too many kings and I threw. High card? High card saved me? High card's worth a mil. It's pretty good. Yeah, I suppose the bean let me misplay there. Whew. What a turn of events. I'm going to grab a drink and I'll be back in 5 minutes and then we'll keep going. That was a really nice run with the magic deck. And it actually took me up a stake because I had not gotten blue stake, not beat black stake there before. The next one though will be Nebula deck. Start with a telescope and -1 consumable. If I can go for a Jupiter build on like a straight build, or go for like a flush build on Nebula deck, I'll be pretty happy with that. But yeah, let's come back in a minute. And we're back. Alrighty, let's go Nebula deck. Interestingly, I've never won with a Nebula deck, so I can only play white stake. I dare say I think I've probably watched a lot more Balatro than I've played, to be honest. I have it on the background sometimes. Now. We start with the Telescope voucher, which means that Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. That means that we do want to determine what our most played poker hand will be. We can play a straight to go for the win, and straight scales relatively well. I believe straight scales are plus 25 chips, plus 2 malt, which is an extra malt over the 2 pair. And it's easier to hit than 3 of a kind, typically speaking. It's also a little bit difficult to make 2 of 3 of a kind my most played hand. What we can do though, Ace, Jack, 8, 7. Unfortunately, a hand involving a 4 is not going to win the straight early. I'm going to discard this 7 to maybe see if we can hit 9, 10 or King, Queen, because I'm not interested in a hand that would win with a 7. Here we go. We did hit King, 10. Let's see if we can hit Queen. We don't hit Queen. Jack through 7 would have won there. I don't think I drew the 8 though, actually. I did. No, I discarded 3 8s. Never mind me. I'm going to play a high card here. We do have to be careful not playing too many high cards, right? I got some banana bread. And goddamn, is it good. So Celestial pack right now isn't guaranteed for the straight. It could roll Pluto instead. I will take this Buffoon pack. I'm not going to play reserve parking. I'm not going to take the reserve parking there because the way they play reserve parking is play more high cards with your face cards in hand. Here we have 2, 3, 4, 6. We also have Jack 10, 7. So I think I'll play for this. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, we can discard the 6s there. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, we did draw the middle pack straight. We can play a flush here, I suppose. We need to play this 2 of hearts though to trigger the blackboard. I think I'm just going to discard them down again. We have an inside straight on the 9. If I hit the 9, I don't need the 6. Jack 10, 8, 9, 7. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. And again. I don't think I want the ace here either. Inside straight, sure. Well, there's my straight. I'm not going to trigger blackboard though. But I don't exactly want to play high card to try and get rid of it. A red high card, sure. Could play a pair. Try and keep it distributed. Let's hold the queen, play a pair. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Again, no connection. And I mean, high card is the best hand here. Let's take the outside straight. Suppose I can keep the jack. No, I can't keep the jack. And I can't keep the 7, 8, 9 because they won't trigger blackboard. I need the points at this stage. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, high card is now my my most played hand. Blackboard seeing double. That is legitimate. ×2 mult if the hand has a scoring club and a scoring card of any other suit, and blackboard rewards you for playing out your hearts and your diamonds. So we can try and play 2 pair here. Sort by suit maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5. No ace. Close to a wheel though. I think we're just going to discard these. I'm going to bias towards black cards and clubs. We can play 2 pair here, can we? Not yet. Still not yet. 2 kings, 3 jacks, 4 8s, 2 5s. You can discard the 5 and discard the king. 7, 3 7s, 9, 3 9s, jack, 3 jacks. Yep. Play that like that. Now we don't get our 2 pair. Now we don't get our blackboard. Okay. Oh man. This was tough to navigate already. Oh my god. So here's a full house. It triggers seeing double and it triggers blackboard, so it's ×6. That was a lot of work for 2,000 points, man. Just give me some flat malt, please. Do I want levels in high card? The answer is no. I do want to discard though. I need to set up this hand. We can play 9s and queens. Let's find them. Nines and queens. 9s and kings. No. No. Okay. Something like that. We're 24 cards deep, guys. Okay, sure. There's a 4 of a kind, and we'll play out another. I can draw a 7, I suppose. This won't get there because I only get the seeing double. Oh yeah, we'll get there because of seeing double, but I won't get the blackboard. Chips. Let's find 10s and 4s. It's all the red cards already. Let's just discard our red cards and draw. Something to do with these clubs. Aces and jacks, maybe. Aces and jacks, that's a full house. Triggers blackboard, beautiful. Seeing double on blackboard. Sun is the opposite of what I want. Let's fill out the last Joker slot. Astronomer. Sure. I have 50 chips already. We'll take Astronomer. For the next shot, must play 5 cards. That's a-okay. I intend to. Let's discard all these and find Jackson 10s maybe. Queen Jack 10 9 7. We do have 2 pair here. Let me. Yep. 2 pair. We throw in an extra 9. We have a scoring clubs here, and no red cards left over. We have 1 discard left over afterwards to make another hand too. Play 3 of a kind 10s here. Discard down. Oh, really? I think it's enough regardless. Because we got the time 6 that time. Straight. Blue Joker. I still don't have any flat malt. Three, 4, 5, 6. Two pair, play through the 9 times 6. And that's a 2 pair times 6 as well. Beautiful. That'll get us through. I just need a flat malt of any kind. Of any kind. Times 2 for a pair. Sure. Let's look in the buffoon pack first. Supernova. Supernova for our telescope. Am I going to bear again? No. I'm going duo. And we're going times 8 on these 2 pair and full house hands. Discard these 3. Beautiful. Here is a full house times 8. Yeah, straight away. Beautiful. I think I need a malt card. Yeah, it's red. I mean, it's the best card in the pack. I'd say this is a red seal. Not that red seals do anything. We'll take them both, sure. Hearts and diamonds count as the same suit. Spades and clubs count as the same suit. We're kind of really treating him that way with the blackboard. Do I want my hands to start triggering flushes though? I think the answer is no. Oh, let's roll once here. What, half Joker? I can't take half Joker with this arrangement because I need to play all of my cards. Diamonds are debuffed, that's okay. They still do count as diamonds though. 6, 7, 8. I'll hold this clubs. Here is a full house with a club. This will trigger our ×8. That'll get us through. Very low chip score in that one, because that's... Excuse me. The reason that one scored so low is because we don't have any chips. I can take seed money bull here for chips. I can take walkie talkie for malt on 10s and 4s. It's too many conditions. Club, reds, pair, 10s. It's too much. Let me find some cards to keep. I'll take a gold card. I can't hold you with our arrangement currently. I'll put you in the deck. Yeah, I think that chips are good here. Let's see. Discard you. Six, 7, 8. Queens and 6s still makes the most sense. Can we see it? We cannot. Excuse me. So I'm missing out on ×2 from ×3 from the blackboard here. I can just play out the hand there and see what kind of points it gives us. This is ×4 rather than ×6, ×4 rather than ×12. Yeah, terrible. Let's play out 3 of a kind. Excuse me, shit. Smiley face for malt. Is that the malt that I'm after? A smiley face. Would you have a red sealed jack? I think not. I think it's, again, one too many conditions. I just need, like, flat malt. We can play 2 pair jack and ace here. Jack and 8s. Can I see? Yep, I can. Here we go. So this is ×12. I think I'll just play a high card here, try and draw one more black card. There we go. Full house with seeing double blackboard and the duo. That should get us through. Yeah, beautiful. And we get a big money shot here, so the bull is about to go wild in as well. 108 chips. Gluttonous Joker played clubs, give +3 malt, and it is +10 malt. Excuse me. Seeing double is the worst card here, so I'm going to take it. Now let's look in the pack first, I suppose. We can take banana, take shoot the moon. We'll just sell that off though. I'm going to take this Gluttonous Joker. Sure. Okay. So that's what we're looking like. We're looking like play out red cards, hold black cards. We have a 2 pair here. It does involve 2 clubs. Let's draw. Yeah, let's just play this jack along with it. 2 pair. And you'll be able to see immediately like what a lot of the flat mult does. Yeah, we've been multiplying like 1s and 2s this entire time, so a lot of the flat mult goes a long way there. Let's see. The card, Odd Todd. Yeah, we can rotate through the bull with an uncommon. Death. Yeah, let's take a black card. And a gold card. Black and gold. Let's take more econ. Sure. We're good. We're good for it right now. Hold our 9 of spades. Play 2 of a kind. No, we can't. Let's discard this 2. Cool. We can play full house, holding back 3 spades. My voice might be going too much. Oh. 6th Sense. Beautiful. Okay. You will do it. You're a death. Let's break you out. Let's look inside first. Yeah, let's just rotate through. And we'll hold the 6th Sense. So playing a 6 will give us a spectral card. A stone card. Now, Blackboard checks if all cards held in the hand are spades or clubs. So stone counts against it, actually. We'll just skip. Here is our flat 6 for the 6th Sense. Oh, must have room. I only have 1 slot. Oh no. Stupid. Can just make a 2 pair here. I don't need to spend my death now. It's fine. Did she get us through? Hermit. What's our most active hand? High card. Not really interested in leveling that. I'll take a blue seal though. Take another red seal here as well. Do we take a gold king? Gold? Yeah, I prefer to hold that. Chad? Acrobat, 8-ball runner. Yeah, that's all fine. Let's go Manacle. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for a way to get strong here and play 6 at the same time. Okay. No 6. Shame. Let's make... Another blue seal. Does that get through? I can actually keep one of these. And yeah, something like this. This pair with the duo should get us through. Oh no, one more. Yeah. Just play the high card to get through here. It's like 2,500 points. So we'll get all of our money back there. And we'll get a level on Pluto, which I'm not too keen on, but it is what's in our telescope. Does that mean I'm going to start playing towards it, I wonder? I am playing, intending to play as 6. We'll take the Mega here. I get 2. I'll take 1 Pluto. It's way too late to commit to a flush. Let's take Full House. Old chaff. We'll take a strengthen, sure. And what we are looking for is to strengthen some of our 10s into jacks, I believe. You can all get gone. There is a 10. That'll be good enough. We see our blackboard there as well. 20,000 exactly. Back on the 2-pair game. Rough Gem Hollow. Yeah, I'll take the money over a death there. Pluto. How far am I away from any other hand? 2 pairs relatively close. I'll take Uranus for our point score for the short term. Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler is better than Gluttonous. Until I sell the Gluttonous. Then it's the same. Yeah, we'll take a Uranus. And we'll take a Fool. For another Uranus. And we'll take an Earth, sure. Sure. Can I see a 6 this time? We can. We'll play you through. Let's see a Spectral for a Ouija. Ouija. Oh god, my throat is gone. Shit. It's a pain. Let's play 3 of a kind. Yeah, 3 of a kind will be heaps here. I won't win, we'll play another hand to win. Tens, jacks. Let's draw a jack. Let's draw a jack and a queen. There's a queen. There's our threes, and we'll trigger blackboard. Sure. This is 20,000 points. It's a little bit more, actually. 30,000, because we do have some levels in Uranus. I miss a level of Uranus there, though. Jesus, this is a hard navigation. I'm not taking any AU. Yes, please, let me remove some of these that I don't intend to play. Not playing 7s and 4s. 9. 7 again. Yeah. Yep. Blackboard does treat red cards as fine, as long as they are wild as well. Sun. Justice. Yeah, still not really seeing anything here to work with. We're good for chips from the levels in the To the Moon. No, this is nothing. One more. We misprint hallucination. This is nothing. Okay, all hearts are debuffed. That's fine. I never intended to play any hearts. We have 2 6s left in deck. Let's see if we can find one. I think it's more important just to get the hands rolling and save my discards. Oh, I forgot blackboard there. I should have played the kings rather than the 10s. Let's play out you. This will win and I'll get a Uranus back. Jesus. Now, observatory. Okay, that's a little bit of malt. A little bit of malt, it might be enough. Bootstraps is 40 malt though. We will take the bootstraps. And with that in mind, it's time to play smart. What am I killing here? Am I killing 8s or 3s? We're high on the 3s or 10s. We're high on the 10s too. We'll kill an 8. All right. Okay. Love to see it. We will just play out the 6 here for the 6th sense. We can see a wraith. Yeah. With my bootstraps, the wraith is not happening. Let's find a hand here. There we go. 2 pair. And we can hold our Uranus for times 1.5 if we want to. Although I think it's unlikely. Because I think I'm much more likely to want to go in with higher levels. The Celestial Pack doesn't yet guarantee Uranus. No, that's no good. I'll just keep the bootstraps for now, I think. Oh, maybe we'll roll a little bit. Obelisk. I think I would like to collect another gold. Yeah. I'll collect another gold and we'll go from there. 3 of a kind by 3 levels. No, thank you. Let's gild our queen here. Let's play our last 6. We can now replace the 6th sense. Unk. Unfortunately not. Here's our 2 pair. Jackson 2s. Drunkard. It's time for the Sixth Sense to go. DNA is not a worthwhile replacement. And we are still playing out. We're not going to be playing any high cards anymore because we've played the last Sixth Sense. So let me just sell that first. And look, the Drunkard is probably a fine replacement if we're honest. No. And yes, sure. Yeah, we'll take the Drunkard first. All for Uranus. Yep. Sock and Buskin. Sock and Buskin, Sock and Buskin. Double Holochrome. I could take a Magician. Double this Jack. I don't think it's stronger. All face cards are drawn face down. This one can be pretty rough. Considering I actually need to... Yeah, this should be 2 pair jacks and 3s with blackboard active. You are? Beautiful. Whew. That'll get through because we're holding a lot of gold for the bootstraps right now. Level on Uranus, thank you. Planet Merchant. Let's take a Spectral pack first. Aura. Sigil Familiar. Oh, with Aura, the red seal. Let's take the Familiar here. Cool. Some Lucky Kings. And we can take a lot of money here, actually, if we want to. Money is by far the best thing we can be doing with bootstraps. Each of these is plus 8 malt. Planet Merchant. Yeah, let's roll a little bit. Blueprint? Sure. Are you compatible here? You're not? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'll hold the Jack. Jack is our easiest card to find, like a so. Let's play 2 pair. We're times 9 on the blackboard. Any other cards I want to dig for? Not really. I can dig for more gold. Yeah, maybe let's dig for a little bit more gold. Or, you know, I can just goof my hand like so. Yeah. Times 3 times 3. So with this blueprint, we have made it past ante-8, so long as we don't brick the deck. There's still a lot of diamonds. Playing out diamonds is probably not enough. What are you, poker hands? Okay, we have a 50-50 of this having the Uranus. It does. Beautiful. And we also have 50-50 here. This one rolls in our favor as well. Beautiful. I'll take a Planet Merchant. We'll just keep this bootstraps malt growing. And here, just looking for our blue seal and gold cards. Pair of 3s, pair of jacks. All right, that'll get us through. The duo is the next to be replaced. Times 2 on the score is not significant enough. Let's look at you. Ballot. The Hanging Chad. Okay. Supernova? Or plus 16 is not enough. Currently I would need to be getting about 100 malt to be as good as ×2, probably even more. One of our jokers will randomly be disabled. Okay. Hmm. Discard you. Cool. Draw a black card. There's our 2 pair. And we'll multiply the ×2. We missed the ×3 at the end there, but yeah, still is enough. I'm not going to take this round any deeper, I don't think. My chest is really, really rough. And also, that was a pretty, pretty noxious, I think, build. Money tree plus the boots plus bootstraps plus stonks. But yeah, thanks anyone for watching. Thanks Suzanne for the follow today, and Chaos Juggler for the YouTube sub. Hopefully, yeah, you'll see me around, and hopefully it was a nice chill stream. This will be up on YouTube under the live VODs, and I don't think Twitch really keeps VODs around anymore. But yeah, I end up falling asleep to a lot of Slay the Spire and like Balatro content, and so that's definitely the appeal to me. So hopefully it will appeal to that way for you as well. Anyway, have a lovely weekend, and yeah, all the best. Ciao, ciao.